Hey man, say man, welcome to this motherfucking podcast
I,
interview.
I don't know what it is, bro. I don't care anymore, man.
We wish your man's Neo and your boy
Yo,
Fighterpom smoking this good fucking gas,
let me just
unrestricted,
say, bro.
uncensored, raw and direct.
Let me say, you're the first person who actually went through and was ready for me to throw that intro on them.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Every time they're always wait, what? And they start choking up and shit, and that's how the fucking video starts. But you were ready with it, bro. So props to you.
Listen, listen, bro. As a host, you gotta be ready with the shits, bro. You gotta be ready on the spot to fill in
That's what I'm saying.
off the dome, bro. Like, what if somebody fucks up a segment or fucks up
Hmm.
some plans you got? You gotta motherfucking, you gotta fix it. You gotta fix it.
It's true, man. I mean, Dewey, you watching this shit? Take notes.
You just gotta motherfucking, can't be no pussy. You just gotta do it, bro.
Yeah.
What's up, man? Let's do this thing.
Let's do it, bro. Now just so everybody knows, this dude hit me up earlier today, all right? Because he had watched the last one I did with Dewey, and he was like, "Hey, let me get an uncensored," and I was like, "All right, say less." So
Oh,
he already kind of he's been paying a little bit of attention to the beef that's been going on recently. How
hell yeah.
how irritated this shit's been making me. Right? He's been paying what's been going on with the Fed and all that. Um, but we'll start off with that. We'll start off the same way I started off with Dewey. People might say I'm beating a dead horse, but it's still fucking relevant to me. We're not even back yet, so it's only been a couple days. What are you thinking, bro? What are you thinking about everything that went down with PCW and all that shit, man?
All right. So, fucking, this was the main reason why I left clean, like hosting LLM and all that shit.
Ah, yeah, you're a little animated guy now.
I'm saying, cause like, okay, first of all, my shit was way ahead of the time. Like everybody was, well, this was when like RPW was like hot, and like Monday was like a really really hard slot, cause then you had to do with Zayn ass,
Are you talking
and
about
then
LLM or are you talking about Pure?
LLM,
I was just making sure.
yeah, but like it's a big community, but it's really small when you think about it, cause like you more often than not you see the same people around the same feds,
Hmm.
but usually it'd be like the real dogs, bro. Like my nigga Perk, shouts out Perk.
Bro, I've
Um,
been trying to get Perk out here. He doesn't want to do it because he got caught lacking with AXW.
I'm weak as fuck.
Trying to get his ass out. He said, "I ain't never doing that shit again." And I was like, "All right."
Nah, Perk my nigga, bro. He fuck around, go down as one of the greatest ever, bro. That nigga got longevity. But like, you know, when it come to like, all these feds and shit, the community's large enough to like have a couple of feds host at the same time, like go head to head.
Yeah.
But like really like the brunt of guys that are like decent and like have they shit together and aren't just, the same stolen attire with all the belts and fucking leather straps and whistles and shit, the long coats with
Yeah.
all the fucking pink and purple bullshit with the same fucking heavy metal or fucking depressing ass. Like, you feel me? Like, it'd be the same bullshit. And that's
Point
fine.
out. I want to point out I was one of the first to do that. All right.
No
I get a
cap, bro.
pass.
No
I get a
bullshit.
pass.
Nah, I can attest to that because it was really your brother.
Yeah.
It was really your brother that started it.
Yeah.
Cause back in the day, niggas was just they was there wasn't really any custom, not even really just hybrids of our favorite wrestlers in back in the day, like Palm Cena, Palm Benoit, Chris Ben Palm. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
shit like that, bro. That's how niggas used to be. Cause a lot of guys were younger. First of all, like
We're some young ass kids, bro.
Young ass kids didn't know shit. But like, wrestling wasn't really like, it was just shit that we watched on fucking cable or, like
Mm.
niggas, they got that shit all over Twitter, you know. It's just because the game evolved and everything. But like, when it comes to like actual creative ass gimmicks and all that shit, you're rarely gonna find any clean, especially just straight creative as just them, bro. Not hybrids, not fucking based off of XYZ. Like straight up,
Doing their own thing.
yeah, doing their own thing, bro. And that's not a bad thing, but in my opinion, that's what makes shit fun. Like that's why I be getting so pissed whenever, because first it was Zayn and ECW
Yeah.
that was trying to run over your shit.
And he stole our fucking death matches, man, and all those little
God
simps were
damn,
like
bro.
sucking his dick, like, oh, it doesn't matter if he stole it, right? Whatever. I don't even remember what their stupid ass excuses was. That dude's dead now, so it doesn't matter to me. But
God
yeah,
damn. But like when it comes to just sheer creativity, like I was looking at PCW shit, right? Because all the beef, I was like, damn, what the fuck?
mm,
And you what do you want? Wicked Tides 3? Is that the
yeah, yeah. Wicked
yeah,
Ties
Wicked
3 is the
Tides 3,
next
right?
event coming through.
Yeah. Pull up to that, man. Pull up to that shit. It's gonna be live. This nigga go off every time.
Bro, you
But
don't
they next pay per
understand.
view is the same basic ass Terror in Tokyo
Yeah.
that everybody has done before. Every single what y'all call it, modded WWE.
I don't know, man. I don't even. I try not to fuck with feds like that, really. So I'm not all the new lingo.
Like that's just I left for a fat period, so I wasn't around during RCW and everything, right? But even before then, it was like Passmaster and WRE and shit like that. And then it was like they shit was creative, and it wasn't until like ECE and NARW with Raheem as
Yeah.
you know. After that, that's when
That's when it
motherfuckers,
started to pick up.
yeah, that's when guys started to just have the same copycat bullshit, which is fine because if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Mm.
But the way I see it, bro, I value uniqueness and creativity. Like nobody wants to do the same boring ass fucking Japan show in the same fucking venue that everybody else does. I'd rather go to some shit that I've never seen before, some shit that's never been done before, and like some real special shit, bro.
Yeah,
Cause
Dewey
it's
and I were. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
no, you go ahead, bro. I'm finna light this motherfucker up real quick.
All right, I was just saying, Dewey and I were talking about it the other day because we were talking about you remember that Day Zero pay per view with the zombies and shit.
Yes, bro, that was some bullshit.
I
But
I
um,
put that pay per view on, and all these old heads that I haven't seen in years just came through out of nowhere, and I remember sitting there like, "What the fuck are you old asses doing here?" You know, but they,
this shit was,
but
this shit was hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
they all came through to watch, and I tried to be different. I didn't even use like I don't know if anybody noticed this, but there wasn't a single Tron or any lights at that show at all. It was all cinematic. It was all just
Yeah,
kids
bro.
diving into the fucking diving into the show and enjoying what was going on.
It felt more like a game, cause like the whole zombie battle royale, that was fucking genius, bro. Like
Thank you, I appreciate that.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. And it's shit like that, and I get not everybody can think of shit like that, cause I would have never thought of anything like that.
Yeah,
But you know, my suggestion is because what I do, you feel me? I roll me a little wood. You feel me? I won't be putting 3-5 in that motherfucker because niggas gonna die, But roll up a little wood. I smoke and then like I write. Cause with animated, bro. Okay, I gotta say this, bro. Before I say anything, cause this shit has been on my mind for hell. Like I haven't been dwelling about it, but like anytime I go to the fucking little Twitter and shit,
Yeah.
and cause this dude RP, Danny, that motherfucker, he was talking about um how everybody was complaining about how kayfabe is dead in pro wrestling, and I'm like, he was like, it's only in clean because RP and fucking animated. That's actually the closest thing you'll get to like wrestling.
Yeah.
And like, cause all essentially clean is a sword fighting tournament,
It's
except with
true. I mean, it is. You know, the only
and
I grew up with it, so I fuck with it. But
no
yeah,
no cap no
that's what
cap.
it is. Yeah.
That's essentially what it is. And nobody like some of these motherfuckers, bro, don't even give a fuck about wrestling. Like they're literally just there for the little internet trophy championships.
Was that it?
Oh, bro. No, because public safety pulling up to my shit.
Oh yeah, I got you. I got
Yeah, bro, I'm waiting for them niggas to pass, bro. Because I'm like, oh, shit, I got all this gas in my fucking whip. And
you.
I'll be forgetting they just be with the niggas that be in the handicap parking spot. But I'm like, shit, but my heart racing, bro. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to cut this short. But but like half of these motherfuckers, bro, they just there to hang out and beat niggas asses. Like they don't give a fuck about storylines or fucking programs. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They just there to dick around with their homeboys.
Hmm.
And best man wins. And that's fine, bro. If that's how you want to enjoy your shit, that's perfectly fine. And that's how I feel, places like PCW thrive because them niggas don't even really care about it. Which is cool, bro. Like
Yeah, no hate to them.
you
I get what you mean. That's like if that's what you build your stuff based on, that's fine. That's your thing.
and that's really why I think there's like hella copy and paste feds that are all essentially the same because it's literally just a place to hang out.
Hmm.
Like I never understood why there were so many like it's there'd be like 8 niggas on the commentary table, literally just talking shit and chilling.
Yep.
Like not like Super Brawl. Super Brawl was like a fat ass collaboration shit. But it's really because they don't really give a fuck. And I'm just saying for the people who do give a fuck, but go to the big feds because they're bigger and where they get more recognition. Because like OXO
He's a little
and
stud. OXO's a little
QT,
stud, bro. Hell
Fire,
yeah, QT too. Those two came in the wrong. They belong back when
those
we were
are
doing this.
those are dogs. Them niggas are dogs. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, you know, um, well, no, they loyal as fuck. Actually, to the places they go to,
Yeah,
because
they are.
QC was loyal with AXW, and OXO is loyal as fuck to SCW. Other places like that.
Yeah.
But essentially, like, I say loyalty was out of the question, but they were still dogs.
Hmm.
They would trickle towards the bigger places because that's the goal.
That's where
Everybody
they get
like
that clout. That's where they get to be up in
yeah,
the big old lights and shit. Yeah.
because in clean success is measured in belts, in championship belts,
Hmm.
especially because it's competition based. It isn't predetermined or all that shit. It's all about who is better or who's gonna kill who first.
Hmm.
So um, if you fucking world champion facing everybody else who's dogs, that's how you determine success. And unfortunately, smaller places that's creative as fuck, get passed up on that shit. Unfortunately, you know, niggas have been around for hellas. Niggas got credibility and niggas got loyal motherfuckers.
Hmm.
Because if my Fridays was free and I still gave a fuck about clean, I'd be there every single
Yeah,
day.
I know. I know. I mean, even when you had Friday's Feet before, you were there every single show.
Okay. But like, I just don't see me going back, unfortunately, because it's only like a handful of places that's really, a unique place, a unique vibe that really, give a fuck about a lot of the aspects that I give a fuck about. Cause I could care less if I win or lose, bro. I
Yeah.
just want I just want to, like, be fucking do. I want to be put in the best situation that I can be to entertain other motherfuckers, bro. I'm not a dog on the fucking sticks anymore. I'm just not, bro. Like,
Yeah.
WASD, that was my era. That's when I was good.
Yeah, I remember, bro. I mean, even back in the fucking early VCW times, you taught me how to WASD so I could beat Brock in that one cage match because I couldn't take
Yeah,
his ass
bro.
in mouse lock. That was the old way we used to swing.
Yeah, but these niggas are something else, bro. And like, I don't know what the fuck it is, but these niggas, bro, with this whole swinging, clicking, bull, like, I just can't do it, bro. Like, I remember seeing a video of this nigga clicking like 30 times in like 5 seconds or some shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm not doing all that shit. Like, I'm not. First of all, I'm not gonna train to fucking click a mouse and swing my shit just so I could be, up there in card.
Hmm.
Fuck that. I give a fuck about the promos, the programs, the story to it, bro. Because wrestling's theater. That shit is. I'm high as fuck. God damn.
I've never
That
heard
shit,
you use the word theater in a sentence before, bro.
man. Fuck.
I've known your ass a long ass time, and you never once said that word to me.
No kizzy. But
That shit is theater, bro.
bro, for real, bro. Like, shouts out, my nigga, fucking Blue Jay and Newbie, and you just made the list.
Mm.
All them niggas, bro, because they're my anime niggas, bro. Like, and like Wacky and Eternal can attest to this because I took them to a show, um, and they were like, that shit was fucking fun because they didn't even do anything; they just watched, bro. Because it was like during COVID and when niggas was like, niggas gonna be on lockdown forever.
Yeah, I mean, y'all don't have shit to do, Might as well.
Yeah, and I took them to it because I was collaborating with it because it was like this super show and shit,
Mm.
and fucking, I took them there and the match was fucking crazy. It was some wild shit. But like, Wacky and Eternal was losing their fucking minds because they was like, God damn, like, this shit is probably gonna be the closest thing I can see to wrestling in a long minute.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit is actually because the crowd be in it. Like, some of these animated niggas are die hard wrestling fans. Like, they know all the moves, they know all the fucking holds, they understand like ring psychology. Like, the shit's fucking damn. This shit's fucking wild. But I don't even remember what we was talking about. I don't know why. Niggas talking rambling. What
I
was you
mean,
talking about?
just to hop off your point, bro, it's true. Like I said, I don't have any ill will towards PCW. You know what I mean? I'm not hating on them. I don't want them to go die. I didn't even want their asses kicked out of the RWA. I just feel like I told Dewey that when we go in there and we tell you, I tell your ass problem with you, and this is why.
Yeah,
Respect me in front of my people, right, and kind of brush me off like I ain't shit, then now we
yeah.
have a
You ain't no
problem.
bitch. You ain't no
Exactly.
bitch.
Like now we have a problem. So, I wasn't gonna hop on this dude's time slot. I wasn't gonna do any of that. All he had to do was acknowledge and be like, "Hey, my bad. I get it." But he wanted to act some type of way. He wanted to act like he was hard, and I can tell you right now, dude's not hard. You
Yeah,
know what I
bro.
mean?
I mean, you can't really be hard when you're a fucking internet gangster, you know.
For real.
But
I do this shit for the fun. Like I'm not trying to kick anybody off. I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad. I got a job, I got school that I do all outside of this.
yeah, bro.
I could pick up from this shit and leave anytime I want. The day this isn't fun
Bro.
for me anymore. But these dudes kind of pour their whole lives into it, which is fine. If nothing else going on, then I guess that's your prerogative. But when you're over here getting in the way of my stuff, right, making it harder for me to have fun
Yeah,
with other people who I give a shit about, then it's gonna be a problem. you know. And
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't even expect that first tweet that that one with the little sign that says "fuck you, sincerely, real world wrestling" or whatever. I
yeah.
didn't even expect this to blow up, man. Like
Oh no, I did.
I didn't. I posted it and I thought, I thought maybe you'd get a couple likes, tweets, whatever that is. But then it blew up big time, bro. And I was not.
Bro, cause niggas fuck with you. Like I fuck with you. You the homie. Like fuck that. Plus, I don't understand why niggas have to have multiple shows a fucking week. Like,
I
there's
don't know.
so many niggas. Like, I'm not saying all the places are good. All the feds are good, but there's so many feds and so many different time slots. Like,
Yeah,
and if it's all essentially gonna be the same anyways, you're gonna be with the same niggas. You might as well fucking go there instead of trying to host 3 or 4 different fucking shows a fucking week. Like I get some
yeah.
niggas got like brands and different storylines shit going on. Like APRW, that made sense.
That's different. You have different. Yeah, like you said, it's not the same thing every single show. It's something different.
Yeah. But if you gonna fucking do that bullshit where you're literally doing the same thing every single show, just hosting it multiple times a day just to be fucking selfish and greedy, like fuck that. That's just corny as hell.
Yeah, and I don't even think PCW has more than one show. But this dude comes up saying, "Oh, we've had this time slot for 2 years and it was never a problem." Yeah, but you were also never running over us. You know what I mean? And if there's ever been a point in time where I had to run over somebody, first off, I'd either let them know, right? Like, hey, we're doing this.
Yeah,
It's gonna run a
bro.
little late. Or if I don't let them know, I'll give them a shout out and I'll teleport everybody over there once I finish my stuff up, just to give them some of that love and support. None of
Yeah,
that
like
came
carry this.
from them.
Yeah.
Exactly. None of that shit came from them at all. It was just fuck you. We're doing our own thing. If you don't like it, you ain't shit. You know?
Well, I was uh when I knew that them was the niggas that was trying to run over RPW, cause like that's really some bullshit. Like this
It's
this
their
it's
last
they
show.
last
Yeah.
fucking show.
It's their
They
mania.
fucking the finale. Like it's over with, bro. Like
And
you just gotta not be fucking a selfish piece of shit, bro.
on that level alone, it's fucked up, right? But then it gets even
Yeah.
more fucked up when you realize that they were both in the RWA at the same time, bro.
Well, I've always thought alliances were really dumb. Cause like,
Yeah.
what's really the purpose? If you want to collaborate with other guys, with other places, just do fucking like shows together or some bullshit. You don't need a governing alliance to have
Yeah.
like, especially it's not a requirement. Cause like motherfuckers talking about some the RWA is shitty, this, that, and the third. If it's so shitty, then why do you have it? You don't need it to begin with, you know.
Yeah.
Just cause we determine these are the best feds, so this, that, and the third, it's prestigious, and
Yeah,
like
and see, like I can't really say shit about the RWA because they stood by me during this whole thing. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like they were straight up like, "Hey, yo," and people were from the RWA were hitting me up on the low too, like, "Hey, we just want you to know we don't fuck with what Isaac's doing. We don't want part of that." And I respect that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Coming to me
no, for
straight up
sure,
like, "Hey, we don't want to be a part of that," and that's all cool. I've always been iffy about alliances. I've always kind of said that I haven't been a huge fan of them, but like if a good one came through, I wouldn't be opposed to it. You know.
yeah.
But if I had to sit here and make a choice, obviously I would prefer to do shit like Super Brawl than I would in an actual alliance.
You feel me? Like, yeah, there's no obligation. That's really the thing. Like, being in an alliance, you probably are more restrict. There's probably more disadvantages than advantages when you really think about it in the long scheme. Because you got to collaborate. You gotta basically be on your. Basically, you have to run fucking. You have to run your own shit, and then on the side help run. Some
Yeah,
other shit and with other niggas, and it's really hard working with other niggas whenever they don't have the same. You know,
driving creativity and all that.
yeah, because man, see animated, bruh. My
I know
shit,
you've been trying
my
to get
shit.
me. You've been trying to get me animated for a long ass time, man.
Tell me, bro. I'm telling you, bro. This shit is so fucking. Oh my god, bro.
Bro,
Like,
just so y'all
so I
know,
got this.
like 6 months ago, this dude was like in my DMs, like trying to get me to come to a peer show, right? Just sit there and watch, and then he tried to
Oh
get me on the
god.
writing team. And my thing is like, I'm not against it, but I mean, what am I gonna? I already know Fighter Pom's a creative ass dude, right? He doesn't have to prove that shit to me. First off, right? And
I
second
just want
off,
to bounce shit off of you. I just want to bounce ideas off of you. Get your opinion, bro. You feel me, bro? Just help a nigga out, bro. That was. You feel me?
see,
Plus, I
but
want to get a fucking.
I trust you though. Like I think you've always
Yo,
done
bro.
good shit.
I wanted you to like. You like my son, bro. Like I trained you. This, that, and third, bro. I'm responsible for you being the nigga, bro. Being the nigga you are in pro wrestling today.
That's true. You are.
No
I can't
bullshit.
even lie. I can't even lie.
So one of the things that would fucking bring a fat ass smile to my face, bro, is if you were at a place that I owned, that I ran, and was able to put the fucking put a world title on you, bro.
I was there at LLM, bro. I had that good ass match with Raheem at your pay per view, right?
Yeah, bro. If I didn't end that shit, oh,
Bro,
LOL was so fucking. It
let me
was
tell you.
nice,
Let
bro.
me
That
tell
shit
you.
was.
Let me tell you. When I clutched that triple threat at Super Broad to get that N1C again, bro, I was
Yeah,
fucking hungry. I was ready to get that world strap, bro.
Super Bowl was fucking fun, bro. Like I will never ever do that shit again. Dude, I've said that, man. How many times did I say that shit in the fucking group
You said
call?
it the day of, dude. Everybody was like, "Dude, we thank you for this opportunity. It was great." And you stopped everybody. You were like, "Man, I ain't never doing that shit again."
Didn't I make unstable kid get off the call because I was talking about like pussy or some shit?
I think so, bro. I don't remember.
That shit was funny
You were on
as
some crazy shit that day, bro. You were out of control.
niggas was fried, bro. There was the only way, like the only way I can like do anything or wrestling related is if I'm just fucking fried,
Bro,
bro.
you
And
should have
like
been
I
in
be
the
selling
call.
gas,
You should have
so
been in the
like
call for Super Brawl too. Dewey was drunk while hosting.
yeah, bro. I heard that shit was wild. I heard that shit was wild.
Bro, it was awful, man. We had to like hold his hand through the whole show.
That's how it be though. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, Trunks was heated, bro. He was so fucking mad because I'm not gonna name any names, but we had some little goofy ass kids on the dev team who just weren't really cut out to run a show of that size.
Type shit.
Trunks was getting frustrated at them, and then Dewey got drunk, so he got mad as hell because now he had to kind of like host the show with me.
Damn.
Then at the end of the show, like before we did the event or whatever, Dewey decided to get on mic and give this long ass drunken speech to everybody who was there. It was a mess,
I
but
love you, bro. Y'all my niggas. Type
yeah,
shit.
exactly. It was a mess, but it was a fun mess. So yeah,
I'm weak as hell. But
yeah.
no, bro. You need to slide animated, bro. Like
I
the shit
I'm
that I
not
be
gonna lie to
doing,
you. I've been
bro.
thinking about it, man. I've been thinking. I haven't forgotten about Pure for real.
Hey, listen, y'all. Everybody, it's a shout out, bro. It's a shout out to everybody. They doing clean, bro. And you feel like you want to mix it up a little bit. I'll fuck around. I'll help a nigga out, bro. I'll train you, put you on some good ass trainers. Help you come up with a fucking customized gimmick, come up with some fire shit. You know, and then we can get you right, bro. If you actually like wrestling, like if you fuck with wrestling and like stories and everything, bro. Because I write absolutely everything, nigga. I got this fucking. So after this pay per view, I
You be
got
using that notebook on your phone, the little notepad
oh my
app, bro. You going hard?
oh, bro, I be getting so fried, and then I be cause I got Geo helping me write or like bounce shit ideas off of him, Zany, um, and like a couple other niggas animated, bro. But like I be on some shit, bro. Like I got this pay per view, fucking the Lion Break Cup, bro, in South fucking Africa. I got the venue being made. It's a 4 day event.
Four
Um,
day event?
yeah, bro. I'm
What
I'm
the
hosting.
fuck?
I'm hosting 4 matches a day.
Oh, okay,
They're
that's
all
not
gonna
that bad.
they're all gonna be like 20-minute time limit, 15-minute time limit type shit. Like they're gonna be like decent matches, but it's basically gonna just be a short hour long pay-per-view a day.
Hmm.
But it's all gonna be consecutive around like it's all gonna be 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. But like it's a whole tournament. There's like title matches and shit, and I'm in the NWA, the animated NWA.
Okay.
So like it's just so fucking fun, bro.
God damn.
Damn.
Was that a
Yeah,
car
man.
or a motorcycle? Holy shit.
That was that motherfucking Ferrari.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro. St. Louis, bro. St. Louis for you. But yeah, I'm doing a fucking pay-per-view, bro, in a fucking rodeo venue with 2 rings and doing the fucking it's like the lasso in El Paso or some shit. I forgot what I named it, bro. And it's like the Texas rodeo match. And it's like a battle royal with 2 rings. Like the Royal Rumble with 2 rings. And 2 niggas come in every time.
Hmm.
So
It's
it's
actually
like the
pretty cool.
casino
Yeah, that's a
battle
cool
royal.
idea. I like that.
It's like the casino battle royal mixed with the Royal Rumble mixed with war games, essentially.
Hmm.
It's just like, bro, you can do so much shit. Like you can do fucking barbed wire, electric, explosive fucking matches. Like goddamn,
It's
like
like when you had Ruthless make you that one stipulation and you hit me up like, bro, his shit is garbage. Please fix it.
bro, that shit fucking sucked, bro.
I had to build this guy's shit from the ground up because Ruthless gave me a little janky ass 2011 looking Roblox default game as a
That shit sucked,
as a
bro.
stip, bro. Oh, it was so bad, man.
That's one thing I wish I knew how to do, bro.
He was like, bro, when Palm was telling me about it, because he told me about it when he was trying to ask me to fix it for him. And when he was explaining it, I thought he was pulling my chain, bro. I didn't think it was that bad because I'm like, Ruthless is a deathmatch guy. It can't be that bad, right? I thought he was exaggerating,
Yeah, that shit fucking sucked. That shit was garbage.
bro. I can't even. It was the single worst stipulation I've ever seen in my whole life,
Fucking we ball though, man. Shouts out to you for fixing that shit.
bro. Don't even trip, man. I just, yeah, it hurt my soul to see that. Yeah, and did he like he used like a whole ass decal for an entire wall with like this like shitty janky looking ass graffiti? I was like, oh
Oh,
no.
bro. I'm like, cause he was like, I want to do this special match because I'm defending the title and it's death match rules and this, that, and the third, and I'm a death match master. I'm like, all right, nigga. Do whatever the fuck you want, bro. Just give me whatever you want to do, and I'll see if it's cool, wacky, because that's who he fucking lost the title to with his bum ass.
Mm.
Um, and then um, yeah, fuck that nigga. Basically, essentially,
Yeah, man, that shit was bad. That shit was really
that's
really
how
bad.
I feel.
Yeah, and I threw that little City of God reference in there for you. Good ass movie,
That was a good ass fucking. Oh man, like niggas don't come up with paper. I don't understand how niggas don't come up with pay per view, bro. Like literally, all you gotta do is find a venue, bro. You can go anywhere in the fucking universe, bro. You can do a fucking show in space because it's a fucking internet computer Lego game. It's literally about creativity and building shit.
yeah.
Like, fuck is you talking about? So, like, all you gotta do is pick a venue and then fucking. Oh, I got cruise control on. What the hell? Pick a venue and come up with the name or a theme. Like you doing Assassin's Creed and shit.
Yep.
You know, it's based off.
Before Wicked Ties 2 was God of War.
You know, it's not that hard, bro. Just think of some cool shit that niggas you think would fuck with and fucking do that. Like it literally could be the dumbest shit in the fucking world, bro.
Yeah, you want the first little sneak peek at the logo?
Yeah, bro. Let me see that
Slap that
motherfucker.
shit in your DMs right now. Nobody gets to see this because it's not gonna be on the video, but I got you right quick.
Say less. You
But
tell
yeah,
me.
like I feel like I gotta keep saying this because I do talk shit about them a lot. I don't hate PCW. I don't hate Isaac. I don't wish them any bad. I hope that their shit does well. But I'm also, I'm not gonna be disrespected. I'm not a little bitch, and you better bring your A game because I promise you, when we start running up against each other, right? People are gonna pick what's the most fun and what's the most creative, and that's not PCW.
I
Especially
ain't gonna
because
lie.
everybody's got their eyes on us now. So
Yeah, bro. I hope niggas actually follow through, cause
I
like,
hope so too. We'll see, man. I'm not.
cause niggas love more than they love to fucking compete. They love to talk shit and complain and be one way and do the other, bro. Like niggas just be bitching and moaning, but never do anything to change it.
Yeah, man. That's been how it's
So
been.
stop being a little hoe. Stop being a little pussy. You feel me? And fucking just go to UXW. This nigga Neo, bro. This nigga be working hard. This nigga be doing his fucking thing. Motherfucking coming up with all this crazy shit. All these little free for alls. You know, fucking Black Pearl. You know, this shit's fun. You go there. Stop being a little fucking follower. You stop being a sheep. You know, and go to that real deal shit, not that bullshit. That was my advertisement to the
I,
fucking what's it called?
I
Yeah.
appreciate that, bro. That means a lot to me. And I was close. I was really, really close to throwing in the towel too, bro. Like I said, before I rated it and everything, I was like so pissed off with the attendance. I kept telling my roster, if this shit doesn't change, we're done. And it didn't change, and I was like, all right, cool. You know what? I'm gonna follow through on Wicked Ties 3 because I have some people. I'm not trying to say who, but there are a couple people who want to retire at that show. So I'm
I
gonna follow.
already know.
I'm gonna follow for them. But you know, after that we're done. And then, this last week I just got so fed up. First off, I already had a rough ass day, right? And I go
Yeah,
on
nigga,
here.
I watched the goddamn podcast with Dewey, bro. You don't gotta run it through, bro. Paraphrase that shit,
I
nigga.
got you. I was pissed. You know what I mean? I already had a rough ass day. I'm trying to chill, and then it was just like, you know what? There were like 6 people at the show, and then I think it got up to 10, and I was like, fuck this, we're rating. And then we go, and long story short, I broke the fucking community apparently with how fucking hard that Twitter blew up. But I think they're gonna pull through, man. I think they're gonna pull through because I just the love and support that I got from all these people. And I was telling Brock earlier, people have been DMing me the last couple days, like since that shit went down. They're still DMing me now, and I got this message today from this one dude. I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to put his ass out there, but if you hear this, just know I appreciate you. He said, "Hey, I don't want to bother you, but I'm midway through watching you and Dewey's interview, and you said that you feel like you're taking a risk by changing the time slot, and I just want to tell you, you're doing beyond good right now, bro. The care you've shown is something most Fed owners don't have, PCW especially. So thanks and keep it coming. I finally got something to look forward to on Friday nights." And that shit makes me feel good, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like,
It turns me into a straight bitch, man.
bro, whenever you're appreciated, bro, like, that's why Clean fucking sucks, bro. That's why I fucking left, bro. Cause these niggas, bro, these animated niggas, bro, they fuck with me. They appreciate my shit. Cause they be like, we ain't never had nothing like this before. You know?
Yeah.
Like, you be doing the fucking thing. And I be like, thank you. Like, I be trying like a motherfucker, bro. Like, I be selling gas, and I got school, and I got football, and like,
You
and
out
I
here,
got,
bro. You out here admitting to
I
that
got
on public
hoes,
ass,
bro.
on
I
public
got a
ass.
fucking, huh?
Out here
Could you,
admitting that shit on you're incriminating yourself on this public ass podcast.
man? What they gonna? I'm talking about. I'm talking about like. Never mind, bro. Fuck it. This already done, bro.
Dude out here sending
But
me his
like,
mixtapes and shit, man.
oh my god. Hey, if you know me, bro. If you really, really know me, you know, like, if you know me, you know I be fucking, bro.
This dude's a
You know
hoe,
I
man.
be.
He's a straight hoe, and he always wants to argue with me, talking about I'm not a hoe. I don't know what you're
I
talking
don't feel
about.
like I'm a hoe, bro,
You
because
are
I'm
a hoe,
honest,
bro.
bro.
You
I
are
just have
you.
I got girlfriends and I all love them. I care about them.
Oh my
Things for
god.
me. that a lot of motherfuckers, they all do something different, bro, and it all makes me happy. And I'd be like, so what if you want me to bust you open this one day and then be another shit? I ain't hurting you. I ain't hurt nobody.
Oh my god, bro. Listen, I'm not. Look, I'm not trying to weigh in on what choices you make with
I
your
ain't,
life, man. That's
I ain't
you.
busting nuts in every one of these bitches, you
That's
know.
that's all you, man. All right. All I'm gonna say is, bro. No disrespect, bro. You know I love you, but if my sister brought home a dude like you, I'm gonna have a problem. That's all I'm gonna say.
Supposed to be.
That's all I'm
I'm
gonna say,
sick.
man. You know it's love, but if she comes through and brings this dude, if I hear any one of these little punk ass kids talk about mixtapes, all right, or how my sister's one of his little girlfriends, I'm gonna be like, you got about 5 seconds to get up out of my house before you fucking die. All right, I'm gonna kill this little ass.
Listen, bro, I'm real respectful whenever I need to be, bro. Like
I've seen your videos, man. I don't buy that shit for a second,
no, bro. Just cause, okay, he's talking about. I'm gonna put y'all niggas on game, bro.
bro.
If you really wanna,
There's kids
you
watching
really
this
wanna,
shit, man. I'm gonna have to
you
age
really wanna,
this.
you really wanna shorty to fuck with you, bro. Why you dicking her down? You have her lay on her stomach,
Don't,
right?
bro. Oh my god, it's age restricted. It's over. It's
Hey,
over. It's age restricted, man. It's done.
I'm gonna let if you want, bro, hit my line, bro. Hit my fucking
He's gonna
line.
talk about spitting in their mouth, man. This is what I
Uh,
would guarantee you. That's what he was gonna say.
that's
Tell
how
me
it
I'm
be, though.
lying. Tell me I'm lying.
That's how it be, bro.
You know
Bro,
what
they
this
like
dude
what they
did?
like, bro.
You guys know what this dude
Like,
did? When I was sitting in the car with him and Dewey, he turned his camera on and he was showing us on a pillow his little thrusting techniques and shit, and like how he got it. And, this little spit in the mouth thing. This dude's a character, man. He's a hoe, and he knows it. He just doesn't want to admit it.
I don't care. I'm a grown ass man.
Hey, man, like I said, I got love for you. It's not a problem. You do what you want to do. I'm just, if my sister ever brings home a dude who's on that shit, I'm gonna have a problem.
Yeah, bro. Fuck it, we ball. But no, bro. Glad you finally getting the fucking love you deserve, man.
I
Really,
appreciate that, man, for
bro.
real. We got some big ass storylines that are building up for Wicked Tides 3. We got Dewey versus Brock, which I don't know if you know the whole story from the
Yes,
beginning,
bro.
but that has been boiling for almost 2 years now.
Nigga, what do you mean? That's been boiling since like 20 fucking 14.
I'm talking about with UXW only, like it's been a long term story.
Oh yeah, of course with that, but I mean, if you just want to talk about lore and history, because like
It goes back before 2014, if that's the
it,
case, bro.
it goes way back, bro. Because niggas don't know, bro. Well, some niggas know.
Hey,
Oh
before you say it, let me just let out a precursor when I say Brock and Dewey are tight. They're close ass
yeah,
friends, all right,
no doubt, bro. That
but they're both very, very competitive people.
bro, Brock. Okay, so this is me looking outside in because I was one of the top cards, nigga. I was top card guy. Raheem was really the one that frowned Brock.
Hmm.
Raheem is the one that found him because he was in NARW and we was talking about it because I was like the world champion or the champion at the time.
Hmm.
I had the belt because I was feuding with oh man, my feuds with Elmo OMG in that
I
place.
remember
Oh yeah,
his old ass dude.
bro, those were so fun, bro. That's when that or Nita Head.
Nita Head was fucking crazy, dude. He was the first big troll. That man was him and Amon the Indian. They were such fucking assholes,
That nigga
dude.
did not care, bro. He didn't give a
He
fuck, bro.
didn't, but that was his little quirk. That's why people loved him.
Bro, because everybody knew he was a dog when he really wanted to. That nigga was always on bullshit. But anyways, fucking so pretty much after 2014, like after when I left, Brock just like took over everybody, bro. Cause TNX really just was eating everybody there. Hit cause when it came to like okay, so there's always gonna be like a Randy Orton versus a fucking John Cena type of situation.
Yeah.
when it comes to like the best two
Big
niggas.
names, yeah, the two big
Yeah.
names.
So back in the day, it was a couple niggas. Some niggas I don't even remember, bro. I gotta like go back and like really think about
Back
shit.
then, you had Brock, you had Born Kid Lego, you had
Fuck.
Ken Rollins, who came a little bit later. Dewey was always kind of in the mix, but he wasn't as good back then as he is now.
Yeah.
You had Perk, but he didn't go by Perk back then. Uh, Although he ended
You
up
had
leaving, he ended up leaving a little after you did.
you had no. I remember vividly. I remember Raheem and Shadowleaf because those niggas were the two big guys that basically because Raheem joined the little clique of the high card guys on X Fire whenever niggas was still using X Fire.
Yeah.
Um, and
Well,
then
this is
Shadow
before
Leaf
my this is before
was
my time then.
oh god, and then Shadow Leaf was the basically the oh man, if that nigga stayed, because he was only around for like maybe 2 years, and he was like fuck it. But then there was Sonic and Brock.
Yep.
Thought that was the big rivalry that I remember from like the two guys that was just like dogs,
Yeah, because
fucking
if I
dogs.
remember correctly, Sonic was already like a big established guy, and Brock was just on his way up.
Yeah, but Brock Brock got a lot of the love and recognition that I feel Dewey was
Didn't
trying to
get.
get
Yeah.
today because everybody knew Dewey. Everybody knew him. He was a young and up and comer. Like nigga was gonna be good. Didn't really talk much. Didn't really say anything. But Brock was just like, oh, this nigga's gonna be the best on the in row wrestling for a while, and he was for a while
Was, yeah, for a long ass time, dude. Like he
for
had
a very
like
long
a
time.
4 to 5 year reign of fucking terror, bro.
Yeah, bro. And Dewey got had the popularity. He was beloved, but like I feel like Dewey always like he Dewey was successful because he always had that chip on his shoulder. Because I wouldn't say he was like striving for like a seal of approval or like trying to get that approval from the old heads, but he wanted to be
The
the
guy.
guy. He wanted to be the
Yeah.
guy, bruh.
Yeah.
And nobody really saw him as the guy.
And realistically, I like I said before, he wasn't the best back then, but you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who was more creative than him and who had more of more heart than he did. The thing
Bro,
that kept him
Dewey's gonna be the fucking most popular pro wrestler of all time
100%,
throughout every community, bro.
for sure. And I just feel like back then, the only thing that kept him from being the guy is the fact that Brock already was. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. There was nobody.
If Brock wasn't in the equation, then Dewey would be in his position right now. I feel like.
No
Because
cap. Yeah.
I even had that with me. I remember you told me, and this is why Brock and I fucking. Look, I've discussed it with Dewey. I've discussed it with Brock. Me and Brock had that little blood feud back then where we legitimately couldn't stand each other. All right,
Oh man.
you guys
Oh
know the
man.
reason now. It was fucking Fighterpom's fault. It was his
Yeah.
fault since day one because his ass told me, "You want to make it? Find the biggest, baddest dude and spit in his face." So I took that shit personally. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
there was the only way you were gonna be recognized as the guy, as like the number one, is if you fucking took out the number one.
I
And
mean.
unfortunately, bro, it was Brock. It was prime Brock.
Listen,
And
I would like to think that I held my own. I'm not gonna sit here and blow gas on my own ass and say I was better than Brock because that's not true. Nobody was at the time, but I at least,
man,
my feud with him at least cemented me as a high Carter. I wasn't the guy, but I was one of them. You know what I mean? And that's yo,
thankfully it was in fucking VCW where like you had eyes on you, like everybody saw it,
yeah,
everybody was fucking with it, and then Dewey ran it, so you know how he be. Cause
yeah,
man, this shit was just a good program, bro.
for sure. And the thing is too, like when I was in RWU, yeah, Brock was a big guy there, but I was on a different brand than he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I never had to deal with him. I was dealing with Alonzo's ass the whole time, and then I left RW because RCC's a fucking jack off. But
Yeah,
it
fucking.
was your advice. It worked, all right. But Brock and I hated each other for years because of those fucking
Yeah,
words that
bro.
you said. So yeah, that's your fault, bro. He and I are
Bro,
tight now, but back then, yeah, we hated each other.
I was just like that. Um. Oh my god, what was this nigga's name, bro? I was like that with this nigga Zexer. So, DSF was probably the first,
The first big fed, like
the first
mainstream,
really,
yeah.
really just big fed that everybody wanted to go to, everybody wanted to compete in.
They had
And
that
back
shit
then, the
locked, right? Like
servers were,
you had to know somebody or like be cool with somebody to be let into that, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, bro, it was only 20 fucking max players.
Yeah, which back then that was huge. That was
That was
massive.
fucking like, yeah, that was like full crowd.
That was like mania level right there, bro.
That was like 20 niggas was like 100, bro.
Back then
Honestly,
the server was the server maxed out at 20, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, but that was the max, bro. But because they would have niggas trickle in and out, and it would just maintain 20 because niggas was just literally waiting to get in there. But I was trying to fucking make a name for myself because I had one moment where niggas was fucking with me because I was like a mid card in ERF, which was like my place where niggas like really started fucking with me.
Yeah.
And then um
I've
our
seen those janky ass little decals, bro, that you got in your inventory, yo.
yeah, bro, that was the fucking time. But I had one fluke. It was really a fluke, bro. With this nigga, I think it was Joey. Yeah, it was Joey, the nigga who made Pro Wrestling, bro.
Oh yeah,
I was a
yeah,
little
fucking
7 year
Yogi,
old.
man.
I was in a 7 year old kid on a fucking desktop. I beat the nigga who basically made everything
Yeah.
that y'all motherfuckers play every day for the past, Jesus Christ, 15 years.
Yeah, man. I've been at this for 8. Dewey's been at this for 10. Fox been at this for almost 10. Yeah. Yeah.
Holy
About yeah,
shit.
15 is about right cuz this didn't really kick off until like 07, 08.
Fuck. Yeah. Holy
Bro, can
shit.
I just say I know that Joey's like an old ass man with like a wife and kids now, but I'd be lying if I said I didn't want him to come through to like one UXW show and just like, see what's good.
Bro, whenever cause the nigga who trained me, he ended up coming to like one of my shows or something. Or some fed, and he was fucking tweaking. First of all, he's a dickhead. Like he really just he's a racist piece of shit, bro. I'm sorry. He's from Ireland,
Yeah,
but
he's a racist piece of shit. He's paying a little prieto like you, bro. I'm dead.
no, bro, he's fucking because he's Irish racist, and that's like the worst. Because them niggas really be calling niggas wetbacks and just all fucked up shit, bro. Like niggas stopped fucking with him because he was bullying the champ man. Because that nigga black, and it was bad. But anyways,
Oh, bro,
um,
I remember his ass, dude. You just like unlocked a core fucking memory from my brain right now when you said that shit. Oh my god.
because all them niggas went to fucking football and soccer and basketball. Because I had a little stint in basketball whenever I stopped wrestling.
You had one in football too, and then you had like this weird moment where you joined like an online cartel or some shit like that.
Yeah, bro, that shit was That's because it was RKO 11. His ass. Raheem was in that bitch too, low key. Raheem had some like army shit going on. So I remember the
Bro,
Crimson Empire. That shit was
I
hilarious,
remember
bro.
going to one of those places and they had like it's back then when you can look through walls if you like twisted your character the right way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
I saw this big ass tank that y'all had sitting inside a little ass garage. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, bro. That shit was funny as hell. Niggas was.
A bunch of little
That was the time,
weirdos.
bro. That was the time. That was the time and a half. But nah, bro. I'm excited for the Dewey and fucking Brock feud because This is like a long, long time in the making, bro.
Yeah, and the
And
thing
like
that I
we're both.
appreciate. Say it again. My bad. Go ahead.
I was saying, the where both of them are at, like in their careers, like because both of this shit is trickling down. Like it's only a matter of time. But where they both are, it's gonna be a fucking. This is gonna be special, bro.
Gonna be award, dude. It's a first to 10 for the pure championship. And first off, let me just say this ain't the first time that Brock and Dewey have faced each other. You know what I mean?
Not even close.
But the fact that this is for a world championship in their favorite Fed near the end of their careers, and it's a world championship that I'll just admit it. When UXW first started, it's because I was beefing with JHW, right?
Yeah,
And I took their championship name because I didn't think that they deserved to carry that long ass legacy that their belt had.
yeah.
JHW and I are cool now. It's all love. Nemesis knows I fuck with him. It's all good. Whatever. In the past.
That
But
nigga I'm on the but.
but it's one of those things where it's this is like the one time where they're facing off against each other where it's all about legacy and they both feel like they have everything to lose.
It
Like,
matters, bro.
yeah,
Like
Dewey
this
told
shit,
me straight up when I was talking to him. He's like, if I lose, that's it for me. Like I don't come back from that, and that ruins all 10 years that I've had like on here. And I was like, are you serious? It ruined all 10 years for you if you were to lose? And he was like, yeah, all 10 years wouldn't
bro.
have meant shit if I can't win this match.
You have no, I like like this is crazy for me looking at outside in because I've seen both of these niggas come up, bro.
Mm,
I've seen both of these niggas. Like I wasn't there the whole time because I had to go to fucking I took a long ass break
yeah,
whenever Dewey really popped off. You know, won his little RWA title and was really successful and became like really really fucking
became that dude. You
uh
know what I mean? He
yeah
became
became
that
the
dude.
yeah this nigga like he's a fan favorite, bro. He's literally a he's like he's so over, bro. It's not even funny.
Yeah,
But anyway, it's just the history between the two. It's fucking crazy watching, bro. Outside him, I'm excited. I'm gonna be there. I need to watch that. I gotta see that match. I have to,
and it's the main event, man, too. And what pumps me the most about this is that I've known both of them for a long ass time. Right, I've competed against both of them. I've lost to both of them. I've beaten both of them. I've had emotional ass matches and feuds with both of them. You were involved in two of those feuds as well. You know what I
hell
mean?
yeah.
But it's like these are people who I grew up with. You know what I mean? And
They
these are
both need it, bro. They both need this.
I'm saying
As
like
much as Brock has had his little fucking reign of terror, and everybody's gonna know that shit because he was doing that to old gen, new gen, current gen. Like
yeah. Yeah, and with Brock, it's the thing is, like you say, they both need it severely, but they need it for different reasons. Brock needs it
yeah,
to prove that he's still that dude, and he's never not been that dude. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
And Dewey needs it to prove that the only reason why he was ever considered to be number two is because people slept on him from watching Brock. Like they're both like this is their moment where they really feel like everything that they've been building up towards all these years just finally comes to a screeching halt, and now you get to really pick. Like Dewey said it. He said this match is what decides the greatest of all time, and that one I can't even express how I am. You know what I mean? Just to have
yeah,
that in my own show, but. These are two studs, man. This is literally what the whole community is all about. All this history, everything. Like it's these two people clashing right now in this match, and it's crazy to me. And
yeah, bro. That's
I don't
gotta
even
be
want
like
to I don't even want to touch a prediction, bro. Like I haven't given my prediction. I don't want to talk about it. I'm gonna be watching that match. It's gonna be so hard for me to ref, bro, because it's gonna be hard for me not to watch that as a fan. You know what I mean?
bro. You need to go all out, bro. You gotta get Theory to fucking
I know.
record it,
I
stream it.
gotta
You
I gotta
gotta
talk to
get
him, man.
you gotta get Nat ass to fucking rep that
I
because there's
can't.
there's no
Dewey and Brock both hate Nat.
really.
Yeah, they hate his ass.
I'm weak as fuck. I'll fucking ref it because there's just no way you're gonna fucking be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to. Like if this was my shit, this happened to LLM. There's no way.
Yeah,
I have to fucking spectate, bro. I have to just watch it, bro.
hey, man,
But
I might just hit them up about that and see if they want you to special guest ref because I don't. This is it's crazy, man. It's just fucking crazy. It's crazy that this all really just led up to this moment. So,
yeah, bro,
whew,
that's
it's
that
gonna
shit, boy.
be some shit. I don't know if you watched the Homecoming 2 Night 1 stream that Kiri has on his YouTube channel.
Nah, fuck nah. Them shits be
Well,
long as hell.
I'm gonna link you that after, and I'm gonna give you like two timestamps of shit that I want you to watch. And one was Trunks and Brock's entrance before their match because they both went fucking hard, right? And it went
Yeah,
crazy. And then the main event women's match, he couldn't get night two, which was Dewey's thing, but Dewey also had a great ass entrance, and he had a really good match with Tyrells. He beat him 10-6, and that was a big story in itself too, because I don't know if you remember, but Dewey took that little leave. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Dropped his belt. Tyrells won the tournament, picked the belt up, and
yeah,
Dewey kind of back, and he was like, "I'm here to collect my shit," basically. And he
yeah,
won it Wicked Tides too. And then it was a slow burn with Tyrells kind of chilling in the mid card. He won the Underground Championship. He started killing it. He was a really, really good Underground champ. And then he dropped his belt and called his shot. He cashed in his RC, and he's like, "I want Dewey at Homecoming." So that was like another big kind of colliding moment where if Tyrells won, then it shows that Wicked Ties was a fluke, and if Dewey wins, then you know Tyrells shouldn't have been champ in the first place. But
See,
Dewey
bro,
won.
this is what this shit is about, bro. It's not about fucking just counting championships, bro. It's about stories like that. That's what makes shit entertaining.
Mhm.
Like that's what makes me as just a spectator, as a fan, to fucking just sit down and tap in and tune in because there's just so much lore and so much background to the shit to make it matter, bro.
Yeah, but that's what old school. That's what the old school stuff is, because all the
Oh
feds
yeah,
back then used to do that. You know
hell
what I
yeah,
mean? All of them used to do that, but now you don't really get that shit anywhere. So
yeah, bro.
I'm
Oh
trying to
man,
I'm trying to keep that
you know what you
alive.
need. You know what you need to do, bro? Because I just brought an ECE fucking Shadow Leafs fan. He used to do a fucking grocery store match.
Bro, I swear you told me about this shit before because I remember that cracked my up.
Bro, literally it was with the clothesline and oh man, everything did damage, bro. Like the milk there was like a milk section. And this was like all cutting edge at the time because it was
They didn't have
like the
that at the
models and
time.
stuff was
Yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. And
But
back then,
it was like
if I remember correctly, didn't like decals spawn on like its own brick back then or some shit like that? Like
yeah,
everything was all fucked up back then.
yeah, bro. It was a piece of shit. But no, bro, that shit was fire, bro. At the time, because niggas was like, nobody has ever done this shit before. Like, this shit is hard as hell.
Yep.
There was some match that he had, like some. Oh man, it was with a clothesline. I think it was like some scaffold bullshit, but it was like really high, and if you fell, you were basically done for.
Oh, he did that. What was it? It wasn't like a sword fights on the height type shit, right? But with the clothesline instead.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, I was actually gonna do some shit like that, and then I forgot about it.
Cause that was my bread and butter in that fed. Because that's what I won my championship with.
Mm,
Man, fuck that shit. Being good used to be fun, bro. Now I fucking suck.
yeah. Hey, bro, a little bit of trivia. I don't know if you remember this because I think this is before you started training me, or maybe it was a little after. I don't remember. I don't remember the exact timeline. But my first title match ever that I've ever had in my career that I've ever earned was against Nita Head,
Really?
ENX for the global championship, and he beat my fucking ass, dude.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn, I don't remember that.
it
I
was
probably was after you.
that was my very very first like my very very first title shot. I remember being so excited but so nervous, and I walk out and back all right, but you had to do it inside the ring.
Yeah.
Bro, he rung that bell and he instantly just finished my ass, bro. I was like, oh no, all that work.
Dude was hard as fuck, bro.
Good man, he was good. That's why it was so crazy when Flamey the Flame beat him.
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy.
But yeah, man.
Fuck, bro. I'm high as fuck.
Yeah, you sound high as hell, bro. You should probably lay down. We've been at this for like an hour.
No, nigga, I got homework I gotta do.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
bro. I got a whole fucking critical assessment and fucking behavior research methods.
Hey man, you have fun with that. I'm gonna head. You know what? I'm gonna start ending this stuff off so you can get back to your shit. But let me let you
Hey
know,
man,
I
last
appreciate you
time,
for coming on, man. Go ahead.
Hell yeah, nigga. This fucking, you my mans, bro. I fucking love talking to you. I'ma holler at you though, man. Stay smooth. You know,
Before you go, plug your stuff, bro.
fuck is come to pure. Come to pure. Come to fucking animated. Stop being a pussy. Stop being scared. Just fucking
When
do
is
it.
pure?
I don't know because I host different days. Cause
All right, hit Palm up, so we can add you to the Discord so that you can get on
jam
those
my wallet
dates.
to see, jam my shit. You know the
All
fucking
right,
deal. All right, bro.
all right, Palm. I appreciate you, man. Everybody, go check him out, hit him up, do all that shit. All right, peace.
Peace.